Hey everybody, welcome back to Final Fantasy Blue Mage stuff. I got a whole bunch of skills and I got to level 32. I had to go through a dungeon to get one of them. So there's that. But we're going to have to do the next two quests, I believe. So let me look at the spell book. I did say I'd go through these and tell you guys where I got the spells I hadn't had last time. So I'm going to try and do that. I've got a lot. I got a lot more than I expected to do. So I was only originally going to go to 20, but I decided to get to 32 before I came and recorded 2 episodes in a row. Does that make sense? Anyway, so I got Bristol, which is very good. Bristol. It's a very good one. Increased potency of the next spell by 50%. Sure. I got that from the boars in the East Shroud. Like level 20 boars, people. White Wind I got from the bloke. I'll show you that at the end. Ice Spikes I got from the imps in Central Shroud in the little castle bit. So we had that one. Acorn Bomb I got from an Ent in Central Shroud. Literally the Ent. I killed the Ent outside of the door from Gridania. Left Gridania, Central Shroud, killed the guy right there. So it tells you where you can learn it. That is not the only place you can learn it. You can learn it basically off of anything that has that skill. Okay? Bomb Toss, we know. Off Guard, again, it's from the bloke. I'll explain that in a bit. Flying Sardine is a silence. I learned that from the penguin looking motherfuckers. What are they called? They look like this. They look like this thing right here. On the beach in Costa del Sol. We have Phase. I got that from the rats. That was in Costa del Sol as well. That was across the way from the penguins. So I go across the path until a little campment over the road. Costa del Sol. Bad Breath, obviously, as you might imagine. I got that from a Mobble in Central Shroud. Mighty Guard is another one of those things. Sticky Tongue. I can't remember if we got that on camera or not, but I got that from a frog. I got that from a frog in Central Fanland? Yeah, I got it from Central Fanland, near the tree where the ants are. With the water, just before you enter East Fanland. Toad Oil, I got that from the Western Fanland frogs in the... just before you get to the Guardian base. Up past those ghosts. In Western Fanland. What's we got here? I got 1,000 needles. You get that from the cactars outside Amigo, the big ones, not the small ones. The small ones only do 100 needles. The big ones are what you want to do. They do 1,000 needles. I got Mind Blast, which is the one we had to do for this quest, which is Tamterra Deepcroft. That's the final boss guy in there. Does that? We had to do it synced. I don't know if you have to do it synced. But me and a friend, we tried going through it unsynced, and we didn't get it. And we tried going through it unsynced, me as a level 70 samurai and him as a blue mage. We did that 3 times in a row, and we didn't get it. And then we got 2 other blue mages and went through it synced, and all 4 of us got it. So, we assume you might have to be synced to get them. Don't know though. And is that it? Yeah, that's it. That's all the spells. I'm out here because it's really noisy. It's really noisy over there. But that's fine. So let's do it. Let's do quest. What is this quest called? Let's do why they call it the blues. Oh, so you learned Mind Burst already? That was quicker than I was expecting. But I'll take your word for it. Come to think of it, your new spell might be useful in our new training session. We're going back to the Spineless Basin, so meet me there when you're ready. Okay. I will. I'll meet you there right now. I'll teleport. I'll teleport out. Gate of Thrall. Can I leave through the Gate of Thrall? I can. Look at that. That speeds things up, doesn't it? Where is he? He's over here. A sprint. Even though we probably could actually mount up, that would be the preferred quick way, wouldn't it? But fuck that. Yo, mine. Here I am, buddy. Now, considering what happened last time, you might be thinking, we came all the way here just to slay a few beasts for a handful of coin. And you'd be exactly right. There's a few differences though. Firstly, we've been paid in advance. Secondly, you're gonna be going up against moles, not hornets. And lastly, you'll have to kill 2 of them, not just 1. Why you look at me like that? Oh, you wanted training, didn't you? Well, in that case, why not try stopping them in their tracks with Mind Blast? I tell you, it works wonders when you're outnumbered. Go on then, off you go. I ain't got all night. Alright. Sure. I've not actually used Mind Blast yet, so this will be an experience. We'll try it. We'll try Mind Blast, because I feel like I probably don't need to use Mind Blast in this scenario, but we'll give it a go. It just paralyzes them, huh? That's fine. I'd rather use 1,000 needles. Oh, I didn't show you where I got those last 3 skills. What did I? They all came from achievement, basically. I'll show you when we go to drop off this quest. Promise. There you go. 1,000 needles is the easy way. 1,000 needles is the best way to level as well. Like, holy shit, I've been leveling so quick with 1,000 needles. It's insane. You just use 1,000 needles along with Mighty Guard, because Mighty Guard doesn't lower the DPS with 1,000 needles, so it's the best. That can't be right. They've already given you everything I owe. Yes, you paid back the original amount. Late, might I add. Very late. Don't tell me you've forgotten about the interest. Oi, it's none of your business. Piss off. Strife, I appreciate you trying to help, but I got myself into this mess, and I'll get myself out of it. He's gonna fight. He's gonna kick their ass. The blue magic. Or he's gonna get naked. I didn't think you were gonna be paying it back that way. You dress quite well for a penniless swindler. Not my size, but these fine garments will fetch a gill or 2. Count yourself lucky. At least we left you with enough cloth to protect your modesty. Make sure you get our money next time, or we won't be so generous. Thank you. I'm entirely grateful. Well then. Not my finest hour, I'll admit, but I've been through worse and lived to tell the tale. Speaking of which, it looks like you survived your little scuffle with those scary looking moles. Let's head back to Uldar and celebrate. Sure. Oh, that reminds me. Rosie's bound to have some choice words for me about the costume. Well, I might have lost the shirt off my back, but at least I still have my dignity. Do ya? Do ya? The wind blows. Well, okay. Back in we go. Very quick job quests. But I guess they're not really giving you much of a job, since your job is to discover all of these skills midway, you know? Like, he gives us a task each time, right? Like, that's the real job quest. Is to go ahead and get all of the cool skills and stuff. God, Uldar is very laggy. It's currently very laggy indeed. It's not the best, but you know what? We can deal. We can deal. Deal with a little bit of lag. It's not often that places other than Limsa get lag. You know what I mean? Like, it's nice to have so many people out in the world and participating in certain stuff. It's good. Alright. This is the bloke I'm talking about right here. This guy. So, when you get certain achieves, see right there, the more you know, 1, learn 5 blue mage skills, you get off guard, which is like a DPS thing. It makes you do 50% more damage to an enemy. Mighty Guard is a stance, basically. You cast it, and it goes on you until you recast it to turn it off. It's just a tank stance. I'll read it out to you properly in a minute. And Wind Totem, which is it just heals you. Go give us all 3 of those. Let me do that now, actually, because I'm going to forget. There you go, there's White Wind. Restores your own HP and the HP of the others nearby party members by the amount equal to your current HP. Okay. And Mighty Guard is here. Reduces the damage taken by 40% while reducing damage dealt by 70%, including and increasing enemy generation. Ends upon reuse. So there you go. And here's Off Guard. Yeah. Deals damage dealt by target by 50%, and it recasts the timer. It resets when you get a KO, when you kill it. So there you go. Easy. Rosie was, as I expected, not too pleased when I showed up looking a bit undressed. Luckily, we had a spare outfit. Not so luckily, the cost is coming out of my wages. Thinking we're going from bad to worse. My, certainly a far cry from your days at the Arcanist Guild. Washington, what are you doing here? Well, if you must know, I'm here on business. Very lucrative business, might I add. As luck would have it, I heard rumors of the masked carnival starring a so-called blue mage. I didn't think it'd take much to deduce that it's my old friend Martin was behind it. You're here to watch the show, buy a ticket. If you just come to gloat, save it for another time, because I ain't in a bloody mood. I say, I'd like you to be so hostile. Perhaps I should come back when you're feeling a little bit more admirable. I'll be seeing you, mine. Bye. Off I go. Walk. Less I see that smug prick, the better. Oh my god, there's so many naughty words in this one. So many naughty words. We've known each other since our time in the Arcanist Guild. We researched magics from outside of Eorzea. We both travelled to the New World and spent time with the Wallaki, who taught us about blue magic. But when he came back to the guild to share our findings, they said it was simply not practical and cut off our funding. The theory was sound. I needed to spend more time with the Wallaki, so I paid another expedition out of my own pocket. Damn near ruined me though. Now I'm up to my neck in debt, trying to make ends meet by performing some bloody clown. Ah, so that's why he's so money hungry, to pay off his debts. Which, on the other hand, ditched the research when he realized there was no money in it. Even though he went through all the trouble of learning blue magic like me, he just lost interest. After that, he came back to Eorzea and set up his own trading company. His rich friends started raking in the gill, doing God's only knows what. Sorry, Strife, I expect you got better things to do than listen to my sob stories. Like learning some more spells, for instance. Next one, I'll add you in the Arsenoid's phase. Hey, I've got that one! It's perfect for giving you an opening and land a few more hits, or run away, whichever you prefer. Anyway, once you've mastered that one, come see me. Becoming a blue mage ain't easy, and I know that's better than most. But stick with it, and one day you'll be just like me. Actually, you should probably ignore that last part. Oh, Martin. You know what? I'm turning around on you. Turning around on you, my dude. Well, okay, there we go. Next time, Scream Blue Murder. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, leave a like and a comment down below. It does help me out so much. I do appreciate you all. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.